Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video where today I've just arrived at a very cool destination because I'm here in Northamptonshire way, and as you can probably see there are some nice cars behind me. Basically what is happening today is, you may have seen, I went and bought the all new BMW M240i, the xDrive car. It is coming to the garage and I cannot wait. It's going to be insane. The car is rapid, it looks good, well, sounds good and everything else, and it's coming to the garage. But what we're going to do today is, I've just arrived at a place called Motec Performance, because these guys, they've done things to my cars in the past, and what they have is they have an M240i, but what they've got is a car which they have modded. They've done loads of stuff to it already, and we're going to get a chance to see it, talk about mods that's going to be happening to my car. They're going to be doing all of that, and yeah, we're just going to have a good day. First things first, we are going to go to this car in just a second. I mean, that's ridiculous, but let's have a little walk around what we have out here at Motec. What we have is their BMW M4, which is a very similar spec to my car when it came. As you can see, the wheels, if you do remember when my car arrived, it arrived with wheels literally the same as that, but they got this in a very nice orange color. It's been, well, obviously lowered because that's what they like doing. As you can see, it's got lots of stance. What they have on the back here, they have a carbon spoiler as well on the back, and that is yeah, that's an awesome bit of kit. M240i, which they've got, this is their development car, so this really is one of the first in the country in terms of that's been modified, really. But we're gonna have a walk around it. We're actually going to get a chance to go out in it as well today, and just experience it, because I've never even driven one, but today we're going to get a chance to do that. But we can talk about the mods that's on it in just a second. We have a GR Yaris, and what we have over here as well is we have their other BMW, which you might have seen this on drag races. We raced this M135i against my Golf R and bits and pieces like that, and it's quick. It's a quick car, good bit of kit, and was really fun to drive actually. Massive fan. All the little mods. It's actually got a Maxton kit, as you can see just there. I think there's Maxton diffuser, side skirts as well. They do all those bits also. But yeah, what we also have is my RS3. So they are taking pictures of this as well. They love the look of it. Obviously R44 did all the work on this, but I turn everywhere I go in this, everyone's like, is that, what is that? Is that an RS6? Is that a, because it really does have that much presence on it. Okay, I've just moved the car. How flipping insane does that look? That looks awesome. I love it with the little spoiler on the back. And then obviously the Remus exhaust here, which will get a little rev on the back as well. And then the carbon part on there. So basically this has a BMW carbon kit on the car. So this is all M Performance carbon kit, which you can see, which makes a big difference actually. It gives it that real nice presence. And I love the bonnets on these. They're just so flipping cool. But that, if you look at it sat there, is mega. And then what we have also is the Motec wheels. So they now do their own wheels, and these are 20-inch all the way around. So 20-inch wheels the whole way around, and then that gives it the stance, and then it's also lowered on eye-back springs as well. So that's what has given it the presence which it has, which I think is a complete game changer. The wheels really do make a massive difference, and then it just, like I say, gives that stance. So in terms of mods, what I'm going to do, I think mine will look pretty similar to this, because, wow, I just love the look of it. I think it's awesome. Obviously mine's a black car with tan, but yeah, the way that this is lowered, and then the wheels with the 20-inch all the way around look amazing. And then what we also have on the back here is the Remus exhaust, which I think, again, just give it a little bit more as well. And these are just, I keep thinking to myself, these tuned are just going to be absolutely unreal. So, oh, can't wait to go out in that. It's just awesome. That is and absolutely epic. Look at it there. I mean, that is one of the coolest cars around. Probably thinking to myself I should have even gone purple, but anyway, that's for another day. But I love it. I think that, well, it's just a complete game changer, isn't it? Game changer. Mike from Motec. Mike from Motec. He's me, man. He's going to rev it. Right, let's go comfort, sport and sport plus. That's probably a good one. Yeah, no worries. Comfort? Yeah, still good. Sport. Yeah. That's mega.
I don't know if there's any difference between sport plus.
We'll give it a go. Oh, there is, Mike. Yeah. There you go, you get more burbles on Sport Plus. Before we head out in that insane 240i xDrive, Car Vertical are long partners of the channel, and our worst nightmare is having a car and you find out it's crashed, it's got a mileage discrepancy and it's not the car you thought it was. Well, all you need to do is go onto Car Vertical, type in the registration number, and it brings up all of the car's history. It is a complete game changer, and if the car has been used as a taxi, it knows that. It also brings up all of the photos if a car has been crashed or damaged as well. Amazing, goes into so much depth also. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave a link in the description and in the pinned comment how you guys can get signed up to Car Vertical. And anyway, it is now time to head out in that 240i xDrive. Let's do it. We're inside the 240. Woo! That's with an exhaust. That sounds decent. That's with a Remus exhaust. I'm buzzing about that. I hope that's coming across on camera because that sounds really good. Right, we're inside the 240. Mike, how are we?
We're good. Do you like it?
I love it.
Very like your M4.
Very like my M4. But
bad English, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
yeah.
But
the dash layout and all the ergonomics is
it's a very cool bit of kit. So tell us about it, what you're doing to it, what this has on it, everything else. So, this is an early car.
Very early. So as I just showed you a minute ago, this was built in November 21.
Yes.
And they're built in Mexico. So they're just going to be put on a boat and then delivered to us. So we got this last week of March. Straight away, because we worked with iBack and Remus, we went straight to development. The body kit is a genuine BMW M Performance carbon kit. So that was delivered about 2 days after the car. Springs we've been working with Remus on. I actually, when I saw the car at Goodwood last year,
yeah,
I got almost told to take off the stand because I was taking pictures of the springs.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, they said, can you not take pictures of that
is
sort of stuff?
Perfect.
Everyone's taking pictures of the outside.
You're underneath it.
Yeah.
Love that.
So we already had some stuff sorted out for the springs. We had a development set sent through, which this car's on, and it sits perfect. And we're in Sport Plus now, and it still rides.
You know what? That's the biggest thing, which I'm.
Especially if you're living in London.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I'm always scared about lowering cars, doing things to them. Yeah. But if you do it right, it works.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
What else did it have on it then? Exhaust.
Exhaust, yeah. So this is a bit of a mismatch. It's actually an M340i rear box, which fits the car, but the link pipes don't. We had some link pipes fabricated. So we're working with Remus. We'll send them back their information and then they'll develop it and send another system back over.
But it still sounds good.
Yeah, it'll be pretty much identical to Remus do, but it's just a development system. But it sounds OPF back.
So it's OPF back. Mm-hmm. Will it sound louder when you completely finished it?
A bit about the same. Yeah.
Oh, so this is as loud as it gets?
Yes, unless you start taking out OPF fills and cats, which we don't really want to be doing.
And this is Sport Plus, as loud as it gets?
Yep.
Any pops and bangs?
A few. Not that particular point, but there's a few when you're driving.
But it's not meant to be loud, is it?
No, not really. It is their mid-range M Light. If you want loud, buy an M4 or an M2. You know.
Yeah.
But it's they've got some pace. And the gear change.
But I tell you what, these they are fast, aren't they?
They're good cars. I mean, that's just out of the box. That's not me pushing it hard.
Yeah.
Just put your foot down. They just go. This engine's wicked. Like such a good engine. You know, the B58, but loads of power. Just.
Mate, that is a good car.
They're good. Need to do some drag racing.
Mate, drag racing.
Oh, fuel.
Drag racing tuned. When do you think we can tune?
Tuning box, yeah, again, because this engine's already the same as the M340i. No problem at all. We can put a tuning box on it straight away.
Straight away you can tune it.
Yep.
What about an actual tune?
That'll be out fairly soon. BMW keep locking ECUs and that sort of stuff. But tuning boxes, people are saying, you know, close to 440 on these. So good power, good gains, 100 newton meters of torque more. So it'll be interesting.
Mate,
it's on
that's
the list of things for me
RS3 pace.
to do. Yeah.
At that pace, it'll be RS3 pace.
Yeah, and cheaper as well.
And it's probably what, 10 grand cheaper?
Yeah.
As an actual car to buy?
Yeah, exactly.
So what's lead times then on these?
If you're ordering now, I think it's September, so we're April, aren't we? So about 4 or 5 months. Because they're made in Mexico, I don't think there's a big hold up on things at the minute.
Really?
As much as cars being made in Europe, obviously.
So mine's here in June. That's an early car. I want to do wheels, exhaust, lowered.
Carbon kit?
Carbon kit.
The M Performance kit?
M Performance kit.
Yeah, okay.
Because I like to keep things like genuine. I don't want to like...
perfect.
Yeah.
And, like, we're an M Performance dealer as well, so we can sort that out. And they just fit so well, and it just looks the part. Really OEM plus.
Will there be a mad body kit that you can do
completely.
to these?
Yeah.
There will be a full body kit you can do?
Yep. So the front splitter on the M4, that's the one we're getting from the guys in America.
Yeah.
They're working, they've got a 240i as well, so they'll have a similar GTS style front splitter out. Yeah, again, because the car's so new, you've just got to give people time to be able to get parts and products made.
Yeah.
For it. So yeah, it will come out.
So how, the first thing you could put you could buy one, put an M Performance kit on it straight away.
Yeah, spring straight away, spacer straight away, wheels straight away, exhaust, by the time you probably get one, we'll have one sorted out.
Right.
Tuning box straight away.
And then good to go.
Yeah, wrap it and sell it. Drag race it.
Yeah, that sounds a bit like, flipping out there quick, mate.
Got some grip, haven't
they? They are rapid.
Yeah, they just put the power down.
The fact is xDrive as well now. I mean,
for our roads and our weather.
This is like everything that the M2 wasn't.
Yeah, the M2 was a really sort of direct car and good on a day like today, but living in the UK, how many days like this do we get?
I know, exactly, never. And we were actually talking on WhatsApp actually about the fact that these, let's say, are like what, 48, 50 grand.
Yep.
When or where does this put the M2? Yeah, because that's like, that was 50 grand.
Well, I would have said the M2 is going to be 60-ish with options. So this is quite a heavily spec'd car, and this was 51.
Right.
So I would have guessed 10, maybe 12 grand on top of that, 62, 63. But no one orders them standard. Everyone orders them with spec. So I would have said mid-60s up to
70 grand for an M2?
That's the problem, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah.
But then again, an RS3 is 70 grand unless you get one at list. So
everything's got to be. It's about the monthlies, isn't it?
It's about the month, yeah. But that, and when do you think we're going to see the first M2s then?
Normally BMW, when they release these to market, so obviously when the 240 actually out there to people to buy and to go and see, they release pictures. From what I've heard, it's going to be at Goodwood along with the M3 Touring and the M4 CS.
M3
CSL?
Touring, that's another thing you're going to get. Yeah, that.
Why have we not got your name on one of them? It sounds good now, we've got a bit of heat in it.
Oh, there you go, bit of heat, she's off.
Yeah, exactly.
M3 Touring, I would like one, I 100% would like one, but I think every man and his dog is going to say they've bought one. And
we had a M4 Cabriolet in last week in frozen Portimao blue, carbon ceramics on it. It's 107 grand spec.
So an M3 Touring is what, 100 grand?
Easy all day long. Yeah, that's without spec.
Yeah. Thing is, I get more enjoyment doing the 50 grand cars and going to town on these.
The underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then in a drag race, you're like, oh my god, it just annihilated an RS6 or something. You know what I mean? It's like, this is going to be an underdog. Yeah, this with a tuning box on would, be a good race against the RS3. But then you say put tuning box on the RS3, but yeah, I know, but where the thing is, what I like with this is the fact now it's xDrive. It's comfortable. It looks amazing now with all your bits and pieces on it. So we've just driven down there. Yeah, again, this has got adaptive dampers, so we're in Sport Plus. Comfort. I'll put it in comfort. Close the valve off. And with 20-inch tyres, it's got a 275 30/20. Still comfortable. Wouldn't know I'm in a lowered car. No, that's the magic of it. If you can get it right, and I back do that. So yeah. This has given me a lot of satisfaction, the fact I bought one, because when you buy a car and you haven't actually been in one, you're like, and there's not many about to go and see. Yeah, and there's none around to go and see, so you're thinking, right, now what? I've just paid 50 grand for this car, now what? But this makes me think this is going to hold money. the bits that you do to it, that is a brilliant daily.
It is perfect. So I have the M4 and the 135i, and this is the best of both. You know, the 135i is
So you
good.
rate this?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
BMW nail this market completely. This
Because I like your
car.
opinion, because you do these cars.
All day long.
So I'm like, you rate it
Yeah.
more than M4?
Yeah, completely.
More than M3?
Yeah.
More than M3?
Yeah.
Really?
It's a better daily. It just does everything better every day. Apart from that sunny Sunday, which, you know, I don't get a lot of them free where I can go out and do something.
Yeah.
You know, the M4 and the M3s always make you feel special. But if I said, right, I've got to drive home and use a car for a whole week, it'd be this. There you go. And I have an M4 and a 135i, so
He's got so many cars.
Yeah, I know. Work, not mine.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
What have we got here, Mike?
Lots of stuff. New steering wheel. That'll fit your M240. Behind you, you've got your choice of wheels.
Oh.
So top one is 19 inch, but coming in 20 inch as well. So maybe you go for MW3 or the MW1. So you've got a choice of wheels for the 3s and 4s, but of course that'll fit onto the 2 as well.
What's the more aggressive one? Did you say?
That one. Yeah.
That's the one.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we run on the 1 Series, but 20 inches during about 4 weeks. And of course it's got a wider rear, so it'll have that as a dish as well.
So how much are your wheels, roughly?
With tyres and 20 inch, £3,000, just under.
Okay.
And that's with TPMS units, so just literally bolt on, bolt off.
Bolt on, bolt off.
Yeah, exactly.
And
then air filters, these different wheels. That's the front wheel. So that's your rear with the dish, and that's the front.
Lovely.
Exhaust, obviously got your tailpipe choices, springs, carbon inserts, paddle shifters.
Oh, you could be in here all day long.
Yeah, brakes. The good thing is with the car, a lot of it's crossover from 3 and 4 Series. So you can do stuff straight away.
So you mix and match with everything.
Yeah, pretty
right.
much, yeah. Apart from styling, which by the time your car's...
I could be in there all day. And you could choose the tips, or
Yeah,
you do,
pretty much, yeah.
or you'd go for you'd go for them.
Carbon, that's what we've got on ours. It just looks
Yeah.
carbon titanium. Yeah, again, just ties it in with the carbon thing. Just looks really good.
Diffuser.
Yeah, incoming. So we do that carbon central diffuser. The
Yeah.
factory one's got a gloss black one, which just goes in the middle, which isn't too bad. Now, if you do what we say off camera, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but if you do, you might want to leave the diffuser that gloss. Because it's a huge part of it. So that looked quite good, maybe.
There we go. It is time for me to head on my way. What an awesome day it's been at Motec. Massive thanks to them. And yes, this gets me all excited for my new 240i. It's coming. It's here in June. I feel I have a very early car, and we're going to go to town straight away with the mods. It just looks insane. Love it. And drove amazing as well. It's just so exciting, these new cars coming out. Obviously the RS3 and then that. Some people were like, why would you get both? What's the point in that? Why are you getting these cars in that price bracket? Because I love the modifying scene. I love starting and then finishing with a car. I just like it. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. Black with tan. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you check out Motec down below as well. I'll see you later.